All right, guys, good day, guys. We've got something very cool to show you today. Today, we're going to be doing some back with one of our physique athletes, Yusel, who's from Cuba. He lives in Canada now. Hopefully, you'll get some ideas of what a back training or back-centric workout looks like. What we're going to do today is a lot more back thickness movements. Hopefully, you'll get something from it. And Yusel seems to have eaten well the night before and today, and he's hydrated. He's got some electrolytes in his water, so he's feeling really good and he's feeling really strong. So hopefully you enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the other side. So we're going to do something called priming. I'm going to prime your back. This is a new technique I'm working on. This is the first exercise, but this is more of a priming exercise, just to get him ready for the bigger movements later on. So we're not going to go crazy heavy. Head descend, feet that end, look up. And you're gonna grab the end, right? And I want you to think about doing a straight over or straight arm pullover. Gonna come forward more. Think about bracing your abdominals and pull over and over. Not heavy, just to prime the lats. About where my hand is, and then go back further. Yeah, that's better. Good. You're gonna lie like this. I'm gonna give you 2 dumbbells. Your chest, your nipple line is right there. You're gonna grab 2 dumbbells, right? And then I'm gonna tell you what to do. All right, all you're doing, it's kind of a similar action you just did a moment ago. So you're gonna grab those dumbbells, you're gonna go in pronation, and your goal is to keep your arms straight all the way through, and then while keeping your arms straight, you're gonna drive both arms and pull back, and then you're gonna challenge the lat. Come back down again. Keep the traps out of it and pull. You have to really think about this. So the more straight your arms are, the better. We are ready for battle. 3 sets, 2 warm up, 1 good set. Okay. Move on. Bring your grip in closer, Yusel. Closer grip. Yeah, that's it. There you go, much better. Yeah, chest to the bar. All right, 12. Good 12. Chest up more. Chest up. All right. And when you reach failure, hang out. You might get more than 8 reps. So when you get, let's say you get 8 reps, on the 8th one, hang out and stretch. At the bottom, just hang out. Do a dead hang, and it'll help open up the lat more. What he did is Yusel naturally will go wide, but what I believe, my theory, is if he takes a closer grip, he creates a bigger range of motion. If he's on the end, right, his elbow is gonna do this, but if he goes closer, the elbow has more distance to travel. Hang out, and then big hold, see if you can hold it up higher, pull more, he's done. There we go, job done. Exercise number 2, super row by Panada. This one. So there's many I've done videos on this before, but there's many variations. I know Yusel, he likes this top angle, didn't you? This is what he likes. So he's going same side, I like that. One arm is being stretched while the other arm's working, and he's gonna do 10 and then switch and do 10 on the left. So where he's going is lat again. Okay. Go for 8 this time, right? We're keeping some reps in the tank for the big and final 3rd set. All right, here we go.
4, 5, 6, 7.
8, and then just hang out, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. It all adds up. Last set, most productive is the last set. Once he's done 8 on each side, on his last set, he's going to take 10 seconds rest, and then he's going to go bilateral together and do maybe anywhere between 4 to 8 reps. So he's kind of doing a modified rest pause. Strong. Good. 3, 4, skill, tension. 5, think of your back. Done. Relax, breathe, and drive. Yeah. Drive, head up, and drive. Think about it. Good. 3, 5, come on. 4, good one. And 3, good pause. I like that, he's done. Grip.
The grip.
Grip's gone. Leave it there. That enough? Yeah, on this one, if people do use this and they're using this sticker, you could use a wrist strap to help because it's thick, right? So it's really going to smash the forearms, which is part of it. You need to have strong forearms, especially for the mature lifters watching. Grip strength is now being shown to help with longevity. If your brain perceives that you've got a strong grip, I think your brain also perceives that you're young. Makes sense. All right, here we go. Next one. Your feet are going to be square. He's got 2 dumbbells there. Now, how I like to do it, my chest is hanging off the pad. I'm in neutral grip. I'm going to move forward, then row, and then bring my chest off the pad, right? So it's one motion. One motion. He's holding the front of the dumbbell, by the way. See that? See his hands are holding the front. He's going to row and he's going to pull. There you go. Chris Cormier showed me this movement. A guy, he did the Olympia. He placed 3rd one year. Amazing physique. He's brilliant. He's so good at this exercise. Same again. Two warm-up sets, 1 heavy one. His lat is nice and thick at the bottom. Most men have high insertions, so they don't have this lower lat. He has it. So that's probably a lot of genetics, but also he's done a lot of underhand grip rows and underhand grip pull downs, which help facilitate the lower lat. So leaning forward seated rows is really good too for the lower lat. All right, this is his maximum set here. All right, let's see it. Show me. All right, 1, 2, 3, strong. 4, strong. 5, wicked, done. Move on, next movement. All right, we're gonna do T-bar rows, old school T-bar row. Just for the purpose of the video, we're gonna go big and heavy with the 45-pound plates today. But normally, I recommend using smaller plates. Just creates a bigger distance. Now, the thing about T-bar rows, it doesn't have to be pretty, right? To all the science people that watch my stuff, because it's integrational, meaning it doesn't work just one muscle, it's the whole entire back complex. So the reps do not have to be pretty. He's got his shirt off so you can see the muscles being worked. 2 warm-ups, 1 main set. You see, look, it goes everywhere. It's not just one muscle. The research shows you can rest up to 3 minutes for hypertrophy. There's no rule book. Give yourself time to rest without looking at your phone. This is all about back thickness, this exercise. This was a stable for years and years for me. Never felt right unless I did T-bar rows or some type of bent over row. Set it up, stabilize the body, and initiate. Big back, there we go. 2. Okay, this is the one. The other 2 don't count. This is the main set. All right, we're gonna go for 6, and I'm gonna keep you in the stretch position, and I'm gonna pull 1 plate off, and then we'll keep doing drop sets. All right, I'm gonna give you a spot on 3. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll count 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, yep. Okay, yours. Yeah. All right, stable, brace. All right. Yep, 6, 5, strong, 4, strong, 3, strong, 2, 1. Okay, and clear. 3, 2, 1, and clear. Yep, go. 1, 2, stay bent over. 3, 4, 5, 1 more. All right, last one, finish it, right? Okay, go. 1, 2, put it where you want it yourself. Put it where you want it. 3, done, that's it. We've got rack pulls now. Old school rack pulls. What I see with rack pulls, too many guys will load up plates, like put 6 45s on there, and then what will happen, they'll go up, and then they'll just bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. That's not a rack pull. A rack pull is this. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. 3 again. 2 warm up, 1 heavy. There's an old saying, do the basics, do them often, and do them well. Do the basics, do them often, and do them well, governor. This is the basics, but you've got to get good at them. Get really good at the basics. Beautiful tension. And he just pauses at the bottom just to kill the momentum, and then he'll pull it. It's not so much the load, it's the way it's presented. Like you could lift heavy weight and then bounce it off the rack. That's not rack pulls. Round 3, pay attention to his scapula, his shoulder blade. When he pulls, they go down. Watch. And then he pauses on the rack for 2 seconds on every rep. Bang, big feet. Yeah, there we go, thickness. Yeah, look at that. Back thickness, good. 1, 2, and pull. He's concentrating, he's thinking about back thickness. Last one more. Hup. Squeeze. Done. Easy. Piece of cake for him. This is something I learned from, what's the guy's name? He would do a rack pull and he would superset 1 set, rack pull into pull up again. Don't pull with the arms, pull with the back. Squeeze it and control. Done. Just go to close to failure. Stretch. Stretch. See that? Look how they're coming out, the lats there. They're coming right out. Feel it. Next one, seated row. Heavy. One thing I like, here's something at home people need to understand about seated row. When you're a mature lifter, older man, like me, and you've been doing this a long time, when we use the neutral grip, right, which is this handle, where is it? This one. This is what we would always use. Problem with this, when you pull and you get tired, your shoulders internally rotate. That's a problem. So my point would be, what might be a better idea now that your cell's getting older, and what this does is it's going to give you cell an opportunity to pull open. So there's less of this, right? With the bar he's restricted, and now with the handles he can open up. Let's see. So there's going to be different variations. Variation 1 is just a regular seated row. Arnold, right? Arnold used to do it. He would lean forward and get a good stretch on his lats, then pull. There's nothing wrong with that. That's one way. Another way he can do it, he can sit upright and pull, right? And it will go to the upper back. The third way is he can lean forward, put his feet on the ground, and then challenge the lat. Just the lat only. So there's like already 3 variations. So we'll do 1 heavy set, upright. Now when I train, I like my heel on the ground and my toe on there. He does too. Everyone's different. What do you think for the first one? You're quite strong on these, aren't you? Let's go 105. So we're going to do them like Arnold, right? We're going to lean forward, get the stretch, and then drive in. Look at this. This is good. It's really good. You can sit up and drive. So he's getting a lat stretch when he leans forward, and then as he sits up, it starts to go up here, up division 1, upper back. I don't know what, end on an isometric, right? End on an isometric, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yep. Second way is he's not gonna lean forward. There's gonna be no forward lean. You're just gonna be here. And then he's pulling these handles apart. See that? All right, the last one, we tend to drop the weight a little bit. Well, this will be the opposite of going heavier, obviously. Now he's gonna keep his feet on the ground and he's gonna lean forward, and now he's gonna challenge his lat. See that? All lats now. All right, I'm gonna show him one more. This is icing on the cake. This is Flex Lewis's exercise. He taught me this years ago. So what they would do back in the day is high reps, super high reps, is we'll do 8 regular reps, right, the first one. Once he gets to 8, then he's gonna go partial from the top. All right, once he's done those, then he's gonna go forward, hold, release, hold, release. All right, we're gonna do FST7 to finish, to pump his back. 7 sets, lightweight, medium to light, 7 sets, 30 seconds rest. 7 sets, pump the back. So we're gonna do 7s, right? 7 sets, just finishing. And this is just pump, trying to get lactate in the muscle. 10 to 12, 30 seconds rest. 8, straight arms, good. 9, Relax. That's one. Short rest. Right, this is all about creating lactate in the muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, all lats. 8, trying to turn down the tricep, turn up the lat. 2 down, 5 to go. 7, round 5, here we go. 8, this is it. This is exactly what we wanted. 9, the last 3 rounds are the most taxing. 10, 2, 1, squeeze the lat, done, and relax. Now, normally I recommend that you implement single arm, unilateral for the mature lifters that are watching, because when you do 2 movements or 2 hands together, like bilateral movement or bilateral exercise, you're always going to favor the stronger side. So to help your imbalances, it's a good idea to do maybe 1 or 2 unilateral movements, like working on one side of your body, just to help and fix your imbalances. I know for me, when I used to train chest and I would do the barbell, I always favored a little bit more on my left side, which was my dominant side. And then over the years, I developed discrepancies and imbalances. So doing the single arm stuff is a good idea if you've got any imbalances. All right, guys, that's it. That's a wrap. We went over back today. We did a back training, back centric workout, back thickness with also some back width. If you like this video, you might want to give it a thumbs up. You might want to hit the notification bell, and importantly, subscribe to the Governor. Wishing you a good week, a good day. God bless, Governor. Cheerio. Train hard, train smart, but also recover better.